Welcome back, everyone. This is the third part of my Mortal Kombat collection videos leading up to the unboxing of Mortal Kombat X Collector's Edition for the PS4. In the first video, we have covered Mortal Kombat 1 to Mortal Kombat 3 and everything in between there, such as animated movies, regular movies, things of that nature, novels. In the second video, we covered Mortal Kombat 3 for the PlayStation, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and Mortal Kombat 4. And the reason, if you've watched the first two videos, the reason the background's different is because my camera is running low on battery, so I have it plugged in. Hopefully, we'll be able to get through this and finish this video in 3 parts. But for first, one thing I forgot to mention is I do have a Mortal Kombat some miscellaneous stuff. So what I'll do is I'll grab it off the wall here, just move it. You can see this is the Mortal Kombat Tiger handheld, unopened, if you will, unopened period. The world's most fearsome warriors are about to do battle in the Shaolin tournament. Select your fighter: Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kano, Sonya Blade, Sub-Zero, Raiden, or Scorpion. All 7 fighters have secret moves, so you can attack your opponent when they least expect it. So this is unopened. Just to show you the graphics on the back here. This came out. I was shocked. I didn't even know it had come out. Or actually, I did know this had come out. There was one other I did not know had come out. But in-game graphics here. Each of the 7 warriors has secret moves to use in battle. Activate these moves by using the right button combinations to surprise your opponent. Goro is using one of his secret moves, the chest pound. He pounds on his opponent's chest with his upper arms. Ouch. When a player is down for the count, they try your finishing move to destroy him. And Shang Tsung has the power of a shapeshifter. He can change at will into the form of any of the other fighters and will use their secret moves to attack you. If you defeat him, you win the game. So, the Shaolin tournament for martial arts is about to begin, and you are about to enter a battle between the fiercest fighters in the world as ever known. Shang Tsung and his pupil Goro will battle you in the final stages of this game, if you can reach these stages. But first you must face Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kano, Sonya Blade, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Scorpion. Choose to play as one of these fighters and battle the rest. Each fighter has a secret move waiting for a surprise attack. If you can defeat all fighters, Goro and Shang Tsung, you will become Grand Champion. So, this is Mortal Kombat Tiger Electronic handheld. The other thing that I had, that this is something I did not know had come out, and you'll see briefly here, if I can find it. Let's see, where is it? Oh boy, I don't know if I have it here. I should. Check the miscellaneous stuff here. Nope. Not that I can see. Nothing there. Interesting. Well, I can show you guys this actually. This is pretty interesting here. This is a Mortal Kombat Conquest Final Battle. I actually do have this on DVD. So this is the last episode of the season. It only lasted 1 season. The fate of all realms is at risk when Raiden, Protector of Earthrealm, and Shao Kahn, the evil Emperor of Outworld, put their mighty powers against each other in the brutal and final showdown. Tricked in the battle on Shao Kahn's playing field has put Raiden at a great disadvantage. Bypassing the porthole that would lead to a neutral realm has landed him in Outworld, where his powers are useless. Now the ultimate battle between good and evil take a sinister twist with Shao Kahn in the lead. This, I think, came out in Europe, as you can see, but I grabbed it. I didn't know, I forgot I had this. All rules have been broken. So Mortal Kombat Conquest Final Battle DVD. But what I'm trying to look for, and I don't... Oh, here it is. I found it. I have a Mortal Kombat Trilogy Tiger Electronic handheld game. I did not know this ever came out. Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Tiger Electronic handheld. So this is what this is. And then also another miscellaneous game for the Gamecom. This is still sealed. For those of you who have seen this or haven't seen this video before, go to one of my previous videos. It's called a surprise announcement video, and you'll see my Gamecom system sealed along with all the games I have for it sealed. I got a pretty good buy on eBay. So Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Gamecom. The in-game graphics, enter Shao Kahn's deadly tournament if you dare, fatality, and can you find all the hidden characters. The successor to the arcade mega hits features the meanest of the mean and the baddest of the bad. If you think you've mastered the moves and outbossed the bosses, think again. It's one-on-one action with one of the most successful martial arts series of all times. Hundreds of animations, head-to-head play options, separate compete.com cable required, the most exciting characters and backgrounds of the arcade hits, and a non-stop challenge. So, that is the miscellaneous stuff I have. Now let's continue on to Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast. Now, Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast was pretty much an updated version of Mortal Kombat 4, not found in arcades, not found on the PS1 or N64. And it proclaims it's the greatest Mortal Kombat ever. Your all-time favorite characters return to defend the Earth from Shinnok and the evil Denzians of Outworld and Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat Gold is packed with the codes, secret characters, and other tantalizing hidden features that only Mortal Kombat can offer. 20 lethal fighters, including classic warriors Kitana, Mileena, Cyrax, Kung Lao, and Baraka. Enter their world and immerse yourself in the spectacular arcade-quality graphics and FX sound only on the Sega Dreamcast. 13 interactive fighting arenas, diverse game fight modes, multiple fatalities for each character, brand new weapon select screen, fully rendered intro and endings, plus Sega Dreamcast only surprises. Are you ready for the fight of your life? Some of the graphics here. So we open up Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast and we see what it says. If there's anything interesting or new that we can cover. Let's see. Jump Pack, Arcade, One-on-One Combat, Two-on-Two Combat, Team, Main Menu, Options, Choose Your Destiny, Select Your Fighter, Fighting Summary, Crouching, all that stuff. Secret Codes, the story, it's the same as others. The Warriors, okay, Baraka, Cyrax. Cyrax Unit LK-44 is the second of 3 prototype cybernetic ninjas built by the Lin Kuei. Like his counterpart, Cyrax's last program command is to find and terminate the rogue ninja Sub-Zero. Without a soul, Cyrax goes undetected by Shinnok and remains a possible threat against his occupation of Earth. So the move list, weapon is back, forward, high punch, close bomb, low kick, back, high kick, far bomb, low kick, forward, high kick. Net, back, low kick. Teleport, also in the air, is forward, down, block. Air jump is back, down, forward, block. Fatality number 1 is up, forward, down, block. Fatality number 2 is down, forward, up, run. His spike fatality is down, back, low punch. And fan fatality is back, forward, high punch. Fujin, we know. Jarek, we know. Jax, we know. Johnny Cage, we know. Kai, we know. Kitana. Kitana is accused of treason by the High Courts of Outworld. We know this. Kung Lao. Kung Lao's plan to reform his old group, the White Lotus Society, comes to a halt when Shinnok begins his fight with the Elder Gods. As a chosen warrior, Lao must use his greatest fighting skills to bring down Shinnok's reign of terror. So his move list, you have weapon is back, high punch, throw hat, dack, forward, low punch, diagonal kick in the air is down and high kick, teleport, down, up, 2 times teleport, down, up, fatality 1, back, forward, low punch, fatality 2, forward, back, down, high punch, spike fatality is forward, low kick, and fan fatality is down, forward, high punch. Liu Kang we've gone over, Mileena we've gone over, Quan Chi we've gone over, Raiden we've gone over, and Raiko we've gone over. Now, I was wrong. If you go back to video 1, I said Raiden is spelled R-A-Y-D-E-N, and then it changed to R-A-I, or it was spelled R-A-I-D-E-N and then changed to R-A-Y-D-E-N. I got that backwards. Raiden was normally R-A-Y-D-E-N, and then they got sued, so they had to change Raiden with an I. That's what it was. Raiden was always with a Y, then it got switched to an I. Reptile we've gone over, Shinnok we've gone over, Sonya we've gone over, Scorpion we've gone over, Sub-Zero and Tanya we've gone over. Here's Goro. And the weapons. The weapon select screen offers these pain-inflicting weapons. So, all the weapons are listed. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the deal. And then music with a K, Mortal Kombat Gold arcade video game soundtrack now available. All the music from both arcade hits plus never before heard bonus tracks. Mortal Kombat Gold video game soundtrack is $12.95. Postage and handling included for delivery in the US and Canada. All their foreign orders add $4 for a total of $16.95. So, that's obviously gone. There's no music to be had anymore. If you write to that address, I don't believe. So that's Mortal Kombat Gold, which ends the Mortal Kombat 4 chapter of the Mortal Kombat universe. The next game, trying to capitalize on the Mythology series on the PS1, they tried to do something different, and it coincided with the release of Mortal Kombat 4. And it was called Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Now, this game was actually worse than Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, to the point where literally Ed Boon has been quoted as saying he had nothing to do with this game, which he really didn't, and he wants to stay as far away from this game as possible. A lot of people within Mortal Kombat, the canon and the universe, don't even acknowledge that this game existed. But it's Mortal Kombat Special Forces for the PS1. Descend into the underworld. Explore the world of Mortal Kombat. Play as the battle-hardened Jax in a search for his arch-enemy, the super-criminal Kano. Uncover the pieces to this mysterious story as you battle through complex levels using special moves, combos, and weaponry to force the final showdown. Master the rich fighting system, including basic, special, and combo moves. Progressively difficult enemies, including bosses. Play as the imposing Jax through 8 huge 3D levels. An exciting storyline from the Mortal Kombat universe. Now, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments section below. I believe this game took so long to come out that they originally had it planned that you could play as Jax and Sonya, but the game was so bad and rushed that I think only Jax made it in here. Sonya's in here, but I don't think you can play as her. Now, I could be wrong, so correct me if I am wrong, but I think that's the rumor or the story behind it. So we go into the table of contents, getting started. The story, here we go. One of the earliest stories that established the Mortal Kombat universe was the relationship between Jax and Kano. Jax, a Special Forces agent, was hot on the trail of career criminal Kano when he was led into the Mortal Kombat tournament. Kano represented the criminal underworld, and Mortal Kombat was a supernatural event that caused all of these things to collide. But we've only hinted at their shaded past. What events caused Jax to despise Kano so much? How did Kano himself come to be involved with Shang Tsung? Why is Jax so bent on stopping Kano's gang? Is it the Black Dragon? There's a story to be told here, and one that will allow new elements of gameplay while remaining true to the myths that make up the Mortal Kombat universe. So, the options, load, controller config, the chase, using your guns, and inventory, Jax's story. Jax has a new mission. It's a mission he's always wanted to undertake, and the disdain for his nemesis Kano is much too great to ignore any longer. Kano represents the criminal underworld, and Mortal Kombat was a supernatural event that caused the chasm between these two powerful rivals. Jax will be forced into hand-to-hand combat as well as vicious gun battles as he hunts down Kano. Join Jax in his search for Kano, destroying his henchmen along the way. Get ready, another battle has just begun. And you have Jax's moves. He has a light ground pound, R2 and X, a hard ground pound, R2 and square, a light dash punch, R2 and circle, and a hard dash punch, R2 and triangle. Note, if you press the directional button and triangle, it allows Jax to climb certain structures. The enemies. Here are some of the tougher enemies you'll face in Mortal Kombat Special Forces. No Face. Due to his vast knowledge of explosives and incendiary devices, be prepared for an explosive battle. Taija. Beware of this ninja master. She's as deadly as she is beautiful. Tremor. She's the guardian of the gateway. His powerful style, coupled with his blind loyalty to Kano, make him a deadly adversary. Jarek. One of Kano's most trusted allies, Jarek is quick, mean, and full of surprises. And Kano. Yes, Jax's longtime nemesis is a ready and capable opponent. Kano will use any means necessary to dispatch Jax, his hated rival. Now, interesting side note. There's a character in Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero that actually made it into Mortal Kombat 9. And Tremor has made it into Mortal Kombat X as a DLC character, I believe. So, pickup items, hints and tips, and credits. So that's pretty much the game. I've never played it. I just bought it to complete the collection that I have. But from what I've heard, it's pretty... Actually, I lied. I did play it. I didn't get very far. I was horrible at it. I think I didn't even beat the first level. That's how bad I was at this game. But I bought it anyway again to complete the collection. The next game is for the Game Boy Advance. It's Mortal Kombat Advance. And basically it's like an Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but for the Game Boy Advance. Again, it is graphically pretty good. Remember, the Game Boy Advance was a 32-bit system, so basically it's a handheld Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat Trilogy, if you will. Mortal Kombat Advance. On the back here, a new level of combat. Prepare for the fight of your life as you enter Mortal Kombat Advance and discover what awaits you. More than 20 characters to select, including bosses and hidden characters. Discover all the combos, fatalities, and friendships. Master your technique in single-player Mortal Kombat. Use the Game Boy Advance Game Link cable to battle your friends in one-on-one and two-on-two combat. And then the in-game graphics says at the bottom, gameplay on the Game Boy Advance video game system. So let's open her up, and let's see what comes of it. Just the instruction booklet alone here. Let's see. Game controls, options, combat modes, special moves. Alright, so it just gives you the Mortal Kombat Warriors moves throughout the... And these are the characters, I guess, in the game. So let's just quickly go over them. You got Cyrax, Ermac, Jade, Jax, Cabal, Kano, Kitana, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Mileena, Nightwolf, Noob Saibot, Rain, Reptile, Scorpion, Sector, Sindel, Smoke, Shang Tsung, Sonya Blade, Striker, Classic Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero, Shao Kahn, and Motaro. You'll need to discover moves for Shao Kahn and Motaro on your own. And that's pretty much the end of that. So that's Mortal Kombat Advance, which is basically Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the other systems. Now, this is interesting. And I think this is out of order on top of things. Mortal Kombat, there's a game for the Game Boy Advance called Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance, which is basically a port of Mortal Kombat 5. So this is out of order. The next game that we would go over is Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition for the Game Boy Advance, which is basically Mortal Kombat 6 Deception, I believe. But before we go into that, let's talk about Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and then we'll go into what else came out. So this is Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance. Now, at the time, I remember being in college at this point, my freshman year, and one of the resident advisors, the RAs on a different floor, I saw him playing this for the Xbox. And I was intrigued because I didn't even know at that time that Mortal Kombat 5 even existed. I said to myself, is this out in the arcades? Like, what's going on? And I found out, no, it was directly ported to home consoles, and Mortal Kombat 4 is pretty much the last arcade Mortal Kombat to ever be released. So Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance came out, and it had a story mode in it, which I thought was pretty cool at the time. Basically, you were a nomad warrior, and you had to learn every move pretty much in the game, and it traversed you through different worlds, where you basically just had to play and learn how to play Mortal Kombat with different moves and different combos, etc., and stuff like that. By beating these, you earn coins to then unlock stuff in the crypt, like secret videos and secret power-ups and stuff like that. So the story mode behind it is pretty crazy. Basically, from what I can remember, and we'll read the instructions to see if it's in there, but from what I can remember, the story mode, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi form an alliance to defeat Raiden once and for all and kill Liu Kang, which they do. They kill Liu Kang. And I remember seeing this in the beginning of the video, and we and this kid John Luke, who was the RA, we were looking at each other like, no fucking way. Liu Kang's dead? Like, that was basically like saying Bert's dead on Sesame Street, or Ernie's dead, or Elmo is dead on Sesame Street. It's the same pretty much crazy, like, what the F just happened type reaction that we saw. And then Onaga comes out of nowhere, and Onaga, oh no, I'm thinking of Mortal Kombat Deception. Is that what I'm thinking of? Deadly Alliance. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking because I'm an idiot, because I think I'm mixing Deadly Alliance and Deception's storylines together. So anyway, a fight so brutal, so evil, so deadly. Two powerful sorcerers, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, have joined forces to achieve the supreme goal, immortality. Will Earth survive their deadly alliance? Well, that was correct, and I know Liu Kang died, so that's correct. But as far as Onaga, let me just stop talking for now. So here we go. Experience the lethal intensity of an all-new Mortal Kombat fighting system. Unleash your warriors' 3 unique fighting styles, including hand-to-hand and deadly weapon combat. Control hardcore, extremely realistic fighting and brutal new fatalities. Encounter more than 20 new and classic warriors, including Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Kenshi. DVD content. Video game exclusive, Adima's Immortal music video, behind-the-scenes making of Deadly Alliance and history of Mortal Kombat. So, if we go... Oh, there's no instruction booklet. Well, that's awesome. I need to find an instruction booklet now for Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Alright, after Deadly Alliance came the best... What they tried to do with mythologies, what they tried to do with special forces, they finally got done right. One of the most fun Mortal Kombat experiences I've ever had. It was for the PlayStation 2, and it was Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. And you could play as Liu Kang or Kung Lao, and you could play together in co-op mode and defeat the game. As my friend Justin likes to say, 3D adventure mode is what he would call this. And it's like, dude, it's not called 3D adventure mode. There's no such thing. I mean, that's just like, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. 3D adventure mode. It's not what a gamer would say. It's an adventure. Not 3D adventure mode. It's not like there's a 2D adventure mode compared to a 3D adventure mode now. It's an adventure game. That's all it is. And it's not a mode. That's the entire game. That's what this is. Pick this up. If you don't have a PS2 or an Xbox, there's something wrong with you. Pick this up so you guys can see this actual game. It is one of the most fun. Now, when you beat the game with Kung Lao or Liu Kang, you get to play as the same game, same everything, but you can play as either Scorpion or Sub-Zero, which I thought was kind of fun. But out of the arena and into the adventure. New Mortal Kombat multi-directional combat system, co-op gameplay, fight individually or as a team, classic Mortal Kombat 2 attacks, more fatalities, new multialities and brutalities, new multalities, intense boss battles with Goro, Baraka, Scorpion, and others. Basically, Raiden has summoned his two most powerful Shaolin monks, Liu Kang and Kung Lao, to take the fight out of the arena and into the outworld. In this epic journey, they will unlock cryptic secrets, explore perilous realms, and fight the deadliest of adversaries for control of the Mortal Kombat universe. Awesome game. Awesome, 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 awesome game. Think of Streets of Rage, but Mortal Kombat, and they finally got this right. Great game, and it's pretty cool because as you're fighting, you know, in Mortal Kombat 2, you saw some different stages. Well, these expand. You can go behind the scenes, if you will, on some of these, when you're fighting, when you're going into the game, which I thought was pretty awesome. So you can say, oh, wow, that's the Deadpool. That's what leads into the Deadpool. That's awesome. Stuff like that. But the story is pretty easy. In the final battle of the first Mortal Kombat tournament, Liu Kang defeated Shang Tsung and saved Earthrealm from domination. But in the confusion of a mysterious earthquake, Shang Tsung and his fellow conspirators escaped through a portal to Outworld. Kung Lao, who had been posing as a masked guard, helped his fellow Shaolin monk escape the crumbling island. Liu Kang and his allies narrowly escaped with their lives. When they returned home, the Wu Shi Academy was invaded by Baraka and his Tarkatan horde in an attempt to defy the rules of Mortal Kombat and take Earthrealm by force. Although the Shaolin monks fended off the invasion, Raiden sensed a deeper conspiracy and urged the Shaolin monks to defeat Shang Tsung in Outworld. Will they succeed, or will they succumb to Shang Tsung's evil plot? So, pretty cool game. Just see if there's anything crazy that we can go over here. Liu Kang. So, formerly with the White Lotus Society, Liu Kang earned the right to represent the Shaolin monk, or the Shaolin, in the Mortal Kombat tournament. The Thunder God Raiden knew that Shang Tsung's forces could not be overthrown by a lone warrior and helped Liu Kang to forge an alliance with other competitors. With their aid, he defeated the sorcerer and saved Earthrealm from Dominion. His fighting styles. Having been trained in the Shaolin temples, Liu Kang utilizes styles of Shaolin Animal Kung Fu and Jeet Kune Do. Liu Kang generally prefers to fight hand-to-hand, though he does possess the ability to focus fire into various weapons, usually projectiles, as well as take the form of a dragon. And Kung Lao, the Mortal Kombat tournament was Kung Lao's only opportunity to bring honor to his fallen ancestors. But when he did not receive the approval of the Shaolin to represent them, he disguised himself as a masked guard and waited for his moment to strike at the sorcerer Shang Tsung. During the final battle, Kung Lao joined Liu Kang and his newfound allies as they did battle against the forces of evil. His fighting styles. Kung Lao shares a similar background as Liu Kang, but his fighting styles are quite different. Kung Lao not only utilizes deadly striking arts such as Mantis and Shaolin Fist, but is also fond of using his bladed hat to slice his enemies. Then there's attack styles, combat systems, etc. Mortal Kombat weapons and fatalities. The weapon classes are broken up into different classes, with each class sharing the same animation set. Here are the classes. You have two-handed blades, includes any two-handed weapon like axes. One-handed blades included one-handed weapons such as swords, one-handed axes, and daggers. Dual weapons includes any multi-handed weapons such as dual short swords, eskrima, sticks, and dual daggers. Projectile weapons, this class includes skulls, heads, and rocks. Fatality controls, this is pretty cool. So as you're beating up people in the game, you can just do quick fatalities on them, which is awesome. You upgrade your characters, and so, I mean, basically this is pretty much like an action RPG in the sense that you can level up your character. And there's a advertisement for Blitz the League, win at any cost. But yeah, me and my friend Brian Phillips in college actually played this when it came out. I bought it, and he came over and to my room. We were living off campus at the time, and we played it. We loved it. It was a great game. Awesome, awesome, awesome game. Pick it up, guys. One of the most fun Mortal Kombat games I've ever played. So now we're going to go into the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the Game Boy Advance, which is basically a port of the PS2 version, but not compatible with other Game Boy systems. Experience the lethal intensity of an all-new Mortal Kombat fighting system. Unleash your warriors' two unique fighting styles, including hand-to-hand and deadly weapon combat. Control hardcore, extremely realistic fighting and brutal new fatalities. Encounter 12 new and classic warriors, including Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Genshi. Fight so brutal, so evil, so deadly. Two powerful sorcerers, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, have joined forces to achieve the supreme goal, immortality. Will Earth survive the Deadly Alliance? So let's open this up, see if it can shed some light on everything. I think this is still... Wow, the game hasn't even been... Oh, no, it has been played. It's in its baggie. Okay. So that's that. But is there any instructions in here? Should be. Yep, here they are. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's open this up and see what's popping. So, okay, getting started. The Deadly Alliance, here it is. With the aid of the Thunder God known as Raiden, Earth's mightiest heroes have repelled all invasions from otherworldly forces through a tournament known as Mortal Kombat. Although there has been relative peace for many years, a new threat to Earth realm has emerged. This time, the threat of evil has two faces. In an attempt to seize control of the realms, the sorcerers Shang Tsung and Quan Chi have joined forces and are preparing to revive the lost army of the mythological Dragon King. So I was right. Onaga is in this game. Should they succeed, they will be unstoppable. Once again, Earth's heroes must venture to Outworld and combat the forces of evil. They must act now. They must stop this deadly alliance. So if I remember correctly, they awaken the Dragon King to try to do their bidding, but the Dragon King actually overpowers both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Raiden, in the battle, he was defeated. He actually is able to have enough strength to get up and try to explode everybody by killing himself and the other two to try to kill Onaga. And obviously that doesn't happen. Onaga is alive and well. So, oh wow, they brought the crypt into the Game Boy Advance version. That's unbelievable. The crypt is an enormous room filled with many coffins. Using the coins you've earned, you can purchase coffins to open and reveal hidden content. Sometimes you'll discover big items like new characters or backgrounds to fight in, and other times you'll find something small. So that's pretty cool. And again, that's in the story mode itself. Fighter selection in the arenas. The fighters. So you got Kenshi. Blinded by Shang Tsung's trickery, Kenshi vows to slay the sorcerer and redeem himself in the eyes of his ancestors. His fighting styles are Tai Chi and San Shuao. If I pronounce this wrong, it is what it is. Frost. Newly recruited to the Lin Kuei clan, Frost aids Sub-Zero in his fight with the Deadly Alliance. It's a female version, basically, of Sub-Zero. And the fighting styles are Tong Bei and Yun Yang. Jax, Special Forces Agent Jackson Briggs, searches for the one responsible for the destruction of the Outworld Investigation Agency's fighting styles are Muay Thai and Judo. Kano, the mercenary Kano, has remained in Outworld acting as Shao Kahn's general for many years, but now he must decide where his loyalties will reside, with the weakened Shao Kahn or with the newly formed Deadly Alliance. His fighting styles are Ying Yi and Aikido. Kitana, Princess Kitana leads a preemptive attack on Shao Kahn's forces. Her fighting styles are Eagle Claw and Buga. Kung Lao, Shaolin Monk Kung Lao travels to Outworld to learn from an old martial arts master. Fighting styles Shaolin Fist and Mantis. Li Mei, a native of Outworld, Li Mei has entered the Deadly Alliance tournament to win back the freedom of her people. Her fighting styles are Baiji Quan and Uihi Bafa. Quan Chi, free from the Netherrealm, the sorcerer Quan Chi has discovered an ancient army and is allied with Shang Tsung in an attempt to revive it. His fighting styles are Teng Su Du, Tang So-do and Eskrima. Scorpion, the Ninja Spectre Scorpion, continues his quest to destroy Quan Chi. His fighting styles are Hapkido and Piga. Shang Tsung, desiring eternal life, Shang Tsung has struck a deal with the sorcerer Quan Chi to consume limitless souls through a portal to the heavens. His fighting styles are Snake and Crane. Sonya Blade, Special Forces agent Sonya Blade will rescue her men from Outworld at any cost. Her fighting styles are Kempo and Taekwondo. Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero has become the Grandmaster of the newly reformed Lin Kui clan. Fighting styles Shotokan and Dragon. And the special moves for everybody. So, Kenshi, Frost, Jax, Kano, Katana, Kung Lao, Li Mei, Quan Chi, Scorpion, Shang Tsung, Sonya, Sub-Zero. This game does not have Boyrat Cho in it, which is basically a guy who teaches. He's a fat, drunken master who farts on everybody with his fatalities, if I recall. So, that's Deadly Alliance for the Game Boy Advance. It's basically a port. It does not have all the characters of Deadly Alliance, but it has some. And I have yet to play it, but from what I've been told, it's actually pretty horrible. A port, if you will, because of what it is. So, the next game we will be talking about is Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition for the Game Boy Advance. Now, I have this sealed, factory sealed still. Revenge. The deadly alliance between Shang Tsung and Quan Chi remains intact. Can they be defeated? A new set of warriors cross the threshold of a deadly tournament in order to seek revenge against evil warlords. I think that this is an actual port of Deception, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it says new multi-link capabilities allow up to 4 players to battle in tournament and tag team play. New Mortal Kombat warriors Johnny Cage, Raiden, and Movado battle against Deadly Alliance classic fighters Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, and Game Boy Advance exclusive Serena. 15 warriors in all. Will they survive the tourney? A wager on the victor to win coins to unlock secret fighting challenges and secret fighters. And multiplayer games require a new Game Boy Advance Game Link cable sold separately. So, this is Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition for the Game Boy Advance. The next game is, after Mortal Kombat 2, I think my other favorite of all time, Mortal Kombat game. Now, I used to have the Collector's Edition when I traded in all my PS1 stuff, PS2 stuff, and everything else. I got rid of it. Or no, I think I traded, this is what I did. I traded it. I traded my Special Edition Mortal Kombat Deception, which is Mortal Kombat 6, to a kid who I used to work with at a pizza place, and I think he gave me his PSP, if I'm not mistaken. He gave me something. I forget what he gave me, but it was a pretty good trade on my part. But so I grabbed it, at GameStop, I grabbed the actual, just regular version again, Mortal Kombat Deception. So, it will consume you. An ancient evil has returned from beyond death and threatens the very existence of the realms. Will the champion of the Elder Gods have the power to defeat this threat born of deception? Experience new multiple fatalities, harakiris, and interactive multi-tiered arenas, including brutal death traps, all with MKD's innovative 3-style fighting system. In Conquest Mode, explore a huge free-roaming adventure to acquire fighting tips, secrets, and more. Compete in Chess Combat, a board game with chess-like strategy and an MK twist. Engage in Puzzle Combat, a game with ties to favorite puzzle games of the past, MK style. Mix of new and classic MK fighters, including Baraka, Cabal, Nightwolf, Sindel, Scorpion, and more. Special content including character video bios with Mortal Kombat team commentary plus an Area 51 playable demo. Fight one-on-one Mortal Kombat online for the first time ever. Online play also includes chess and puzzle combat. You have a conquest adventure, chess combat, and puzzle combat. So anyway, I remember reading in Game Informer magazine previews for this game. There was going to have a conquest mode, and in the conquest mode, it was pretty much a story mode where you get to run around and do stuff. This game was so awesome, just overall, that the conquest mode was an RPG by itself. It was a game by itself. It literally, to beat conquest mode, you literally played another 40 hours on top of everything else. It was like my dream had come true because finally Mortal Kombat, just like Shaolin Monks, but it was an adventure game where you literally had to travel to all the realms that existed within the universe of mythology of Mortal Kombat. And you got to see characters would pop up everywhere. You'd run over to the left in Netherrealm and all of a sudden Scorpion would be talking to you. You'd go over there and then all of a sudden Shinnok would say something to you. Then Jax would appear. Then, you know, Ermac would come out of nowhere. Rain would come out of nowhere as a surprise every single time. It was so fun. And you played as a character named Shujinko, who basically went from a kid on an adventure to an old man by the end. And he is responsible for getting tricked into unleashing either an elder god or something along those lines, where basically the end of the world's going to happen now because of him. So now he enters the tournament to be able to rectify his mistakes. But I'm telling you guys, if you don't play another Mortal Kombat game, pick this up. It is, just alone for the Conquest mode, is so unbelievable. So unbelievable. So when we enter the instruction manual here, let's see if there's a story mode or anything. Conquest. This is where you'll really learn how to play the game. Faced with hundreds of different challenges, you'll get instructions and learn how to perform all types of different moves and fighting styles. Along the way, you'll also earn coins to make purchases in the crypt, etc., etc., etc. It doesn't look like there is a story mode. Well, the story continues. Here we go. An ancient ruler of Outworld has returned from beyond death to claim all of reality as his own. The warrior Shujinko has been charged by the Elder Gods to recover 6 powerful items to be used against this foreseen threat. As Shujinko searches through the realms, his fighting skill grows. Ultimately, he must use his knowledge of combat to defeat this threat born of deception. And you get to look at all the Conquest realms. You explore the realms of Mortal Kombat as Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. Through his journeys, you will meet many great warriors and learn their fighting styles. There are many secrets to discover and items to unlock. Conquest Realm. Earth Realm. Shujinko begins his tale here in Earth Realm, home to such legendary heroes as Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, Jax, and Liu Kang. The Thunder God Raiden also defends this realm from the forces of evil. Outworld. Outworld is a realm of constant strife. The Emperor Shao Kahn claims this realm as his own and sends his minions to conquer other realms in his name. Netherrealm. The fiery depths of the Netherrealm are inhospitable to all but the most vile. A realm of demons and shadowy warriors, the Netherrealm will leave a lasting impression on your soul. Saido, the realm of order. The inhabitants of Saido prize structure and order above all else, even at the expense of freedom. The Siding guardsmen enforce the law without compassion or leniency. Be mindful of the rules when traveling in this realm. The realm of Gauss. The realm of chaos does not abide by the same rules that may apply to other realms. In fact, its inhabitants do not abide by any rules whatsoever. Constant turmoil and change are worshipped here. Edenia. Majestic Edenia has finally been separated from Outworld. Although free once more, they are still under attack from outside forces. Shao Kahn still lays claim to this gem of a world and will stop at nothing to get it back. The Nexus. The Nexus was created by the Elder Gods to aid their champion as he searches for the 6th Kamidogu. The Nexus lies in the void outside reality and acts as a central hub connecting the realms with portals. That's pretty much what you did in the Conquest mode. Mortal Kombat Deception Fighters, you have Ashra, Place of Origin, Netherrealm, Alignment, Good, Allies are Shujinko, Foes are Ermac, Noob Saibot, Brotherhood of Shadow. Ashra is a demon who has discovered a means for escaping the Netherrealm, a holy sword. To achieve her goal of purification, she must slay powerful evil by the sword. Each Denzian of the Netherrealm she defeats brings her closer to freedom. Baraka, Place of Origin, Outworld, Alignment is evil, Allies Shao Kahn, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, and Dragon King. Foes, Borai Cho. Baraka's Tarkatan race is a mutated hybrid of Netherrealm and Outworld species. A loyal warrior, Baraka faithfully serves his new master, the Dragon King, by preoccupying Outworld opposition with his Tarkatan hordes. Boiracho, Place of Origin, Outworld, Alignment Good, Allies Kung Lao, Katana, Liu Kang, and Li Mei. Foes are Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, Baraka, and Shao Kahn. Katana has given full command of her allied Outworld army to Boiracho. Although his fight against the Tarkatan hordes does not go well, he will find inspiration from an unexpected source. Dairu. Place of Origin, the Realm of Order. Alignment is neutral. Allies are Darius and Damashi. Foes are Hotaru. A former member of the Seeding Guard in the Realm of Order, Dairu is a mercenary and takes no sides in the war between Order and Chaos. His most recent contract is for the death of Hotaru. Darius, Place of Origin, Realm of Order. Alignment is neutral. Allies are Havoc and Dairu. Foes are Hotaru. Leader of the Resistance in the Realm of Order, Darius lives a life in the shadows. His ambition is to overthrow the oppressive regime that strangles freedom. To some he is a hero, but to others he is nothing more than a terrorist. Ermac, place of origin unknown, alignment is good. Allies are Kenshi and Liu Kang, foes are Dragon King and Ashura. A being created through sorcery, Ermac is a combined might of many warrior souls fused together. He was once a servant of Shao Kahn until Kenshi freed him. Now he seeks to make amends for all the harm he has caused in the past by freeing Liu Kang's enslaved allies from the Dragon King's control. Cabal, place of origin, Earthrealm, alignment is evil, allies are Kano, foes are Mavado. After being ambushed by the Red Dragon Mavado, Cabal has been brought back from the brink of certain death by an unknown stranger. He will travel to Outworld to shape a new destiny for himself. Cobra, place of origin is Earthrealm, alignment is evil, allies are Kira and Cabal, foes are Shujinko and his allies. Cobra sought to test his combat skill once he killed his first opponent. However, the thrill overtook him and now victory is his obsession. Cabal recognized the potential of Cobra's brutal nature and enlisted him in the new Black Dragon. Melina, place of origin Outworld, alignment is evil, allies are Baraka, Shao Kahn, and Shang Tsung, the foes are Katana. Created by the sorcerer Shang Tsung, Melina has at least fulfilled her destiny as Katana's successor by posing as the former princess. She misleads Katana's military forces in an attempt to give the Dragon King the time he needs to complete his plans. They follow her command, believing her to be the real Katana. Only Baraka knows the truth behind her deception. Nightwolf, place of origin is Earthrealm, alignment is good, allies are Liu Kang, Raiden, and Kung Lao, foes are Dragon King and Shao Kahn. Nightwolf has foreseen the coming of the Dragon King in his dreams. To defeat this new menace, he must corrupt his own soul and enter the Netherrealm. The process will alter his temperament and make him a danger to even his allies. He must travel alone if he is to succeed. Scorpion, place of origin is Earthrealm, alignment is neutral, allies are none. Foes are Quan Chi, Draman, Moloch, and Sub-Zero. In the stage to control his nemesis Quan Chi, he was ambushed by two Oni and cast into a powerful Soulnado. He would surely have been torn apart by the souls trapped there had he not managed to escape into the void. It was in his place that he first set eyes on the fabled Elder Gods. He would be forever changed by this encounter. My battery's running out. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment. We're going to Mortal Kombat Part 4 with the continuation of the characters of Mortal Kombat Deception, all the way up until Mortal Kombat X's unblocking. Thanks for watching. Unboxing. Thanks for watching.